Have you ever felt that your cat was trying to tell you something without making a sound? Not tomorrow. Not someday. Right now. The strange part is, your cat may have been sending the same message every single day, while you never realized it. Most people assume cats are difficult to understand because they don't communicate like we do. But what if that's the wrong question? What if cats have never been difficult to understand? And we've simply been listening for the wrong language? Every slow blink, every flick of the tail, every quiet pause at the doorway, every decision to come closer or remain just a little farther away, may be carrying information. Not random behavior, not coincidence. Communication. Scientists who study feline behavior have discovered that cats constantly collect information about the world around them. They recognize familiar voices. They remember repeated experiences. They notice predictable routines. And over time, they adjust their behavior according to what feels safe, what feels uncertain, and who has earned their trust. This isn't a language built with words. It's a language built with patterns, movement, timing, distance, choice. The remarkable discovery isn't that cats communicate. It's that their conversations are so subtle. Most humans never realize they're happening. That's why one person may believe their cat is being distant, while another sees the very same behavior as trust. The difference isn't the cat. The difference is understanding what the behavior actually means. I'm Sajjad, and this is Cat Mind Code. Together, let's decode the hidden language your cat has been speaking all along. Imagine arriving home after a long day. Before you reach for your keys, your cat is already watching. Its ears turn toward the sound. Its eyes remain soft. Its body stays relaxed. Nothing dramatic happens. No loud greeting. No excited rush across the room. Yet to someone who understands feline behavior, those quiet signals already reveal an important message. Research into feline cognition suggests that cats continuously observe the people they live with. They learn daily routines. They recognize familiar sounds. They remember how past interactions made them feel. Every peaceful experience becomes another piece of information. Every predictable routine builds familiarity, and familiarity gradually reduces uncertainty. That is one of the foundations upon which trust begins to grow. Your cat isn't simply reacting to your presence. It is interpreting it. Quietly, constantly, patiently. Which means the behaviors most people overlook may actually be the clearest messages a cat can give. And the very first message is one that almost every cat owner misunderstands. If you've ever believed your cat was ignoring you, there's a good chance you misunderstood one of its most important messages. Because in a cat's world, attention doesn't always look like affection. Sometimes, the deepest sign of trust is simply the quiet decision to stay close. Unlike humans, cats rarely rely on dramatic displays to communicate. They evolved as both predators and prey, where unnecessary attention could mean unnecessary risk. Over thousands of years, this shaped a language built on subtle signals rather than obvious gestures. A relaxed posture, half-closed eyes, slow, deliberate movements, a calm, upright tail. To a trained eye, these quiet signals speak volumes. They reveal a cat that feels secure enough to lower its guard. Behavioral research suggests that cats gradually associate familiar people with safety through repeated positive experiences. That transformation doesn't happen in a single afternoon. It grows quietly through countless ordinary moments. Every gentle interaction, every respectful approach, and every predictable routine. Each experience becomes another memory. And over time, those memories shape the way your cat responds whenever you enter the room. That's why two people can stand in exactly the same place and receive completely different reactions from the very same cat. One may be welcomed with relaxed eyes, a softly raised tail, or a slow blink. The other may receive nothing more than cautious observation. The difference usually isn't favoritism. It's history. Cats don't judge who you are. They remember how you make them feel. Research suggests that cats connect people, with the experiences they consistently provide, who respected their boundaries, who startled them, who created calm, and who created uncertainty. Every time your cat sees you, it silently asks the same question. What usually happens when this person is near? The answer isn't created in a single day. It's written through hundreds of tiny moments, most of which owners never even notice. That's why trust often feels invisible. You rarely see it growing until one quiet afternoon, your cat chooses the seat beside you instead of the empty one. It follows you into another room, even though there's no food waiting, or it falls asleep while you're nearby, completely unaware that it has just offered one of the greatest compliments a cat can give, because sleep is vulnerability. And vulnerability only exists where trust feels safe. But even these quiet behaviors don't tell the whole story. There is another signal, one your cat may have used today, perhaps only a few minutes ago. It's so common that millions of owners overlook it without a second thought. Yet once you understand what that signal truly means, you'll never look at your cat in quite the same way again.